Say the line, Roloff. Come on. I was hoping to coincide that with the start of the stream. I know you're going to interrupt me as soon as I start speaking. Say it.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Hey!
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. She had been looking for you. You could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him?
I like the idea that, like...
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
That guy who tells you to shut up is the guy who who more or less decides that you don't say a word through the rest of the entire game.
But if they captured you... Oh God, where are they taking us?
I am tweeting this out to everyone now.
But Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
They sure do say a lot.
The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
I don't know why I'm pausing not to interrupt the dialogue. Everyone's already seen this before. You know.
Please help me.
God, remember the first time you watched this opening? Back in 2011?
General
When it first came out?
Military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Racist. Don't be racist against the damn elves.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
That's creepy.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it.
I mean, he wants to watch the soldiers. There's a goddamn
Why do you think?
headsman's block there. What do you think's gonna happen?
Let's go.
I'm just...
keep the gods waiting for us.
As you might have figured out from my my previous stream, I am new to all this, so I was silent for a lot of that while I was trying to set everything up. So I'm tweeting out the links to everybody. So you know.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
I'm doing the sort of thing I'd normally do in Zoom chats, where as soon as anyone speaks, I'm like, oh no, you know, don't want to interrupt.
You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers!
Oh.
Anyone else?
See you later, Lokia. We hardly knew you.
You there. Step forward.
Here I am.
Who are you?
Who am I, indeed? In case you didn't know already, my name is Matt Holland. I am, you know, I've done the whole spiel of who I am and stuff in the previous Dark Souls stream. I'm not going to go over it again. I just thought I'd play a game that I knew that I can kind of play sort of, you know, absent-mindedly while I waffle on about whatever shit I feel like talking about. That's kind of a little warning that the language will be typical Scouse sweary language. So, you know, if you are offended by foul language, what are you doing on the internet? There are way, way worse things to be offended by. And this is a stream. This is just me gonna make. I'm gonna make a this is just it. Just making a character, and this will be it. Now this will be the whole stream. I always like. I want to like just kind of rush through this as quickly as possible. You know, try and I'm gonna go with that. Screw it. Quickly make. Cause I'm going with an orc with purple face paint. Might make the nose. Make choose a different nose, but other than that, we'll be ready to go. So this is just it. It's going to be like messing with sliders to get the perfect orc gentleman to take part in this epic quest, which we've all seen before. I'm assuming everyone's played Skyrim. It's like 10 years old now, I think. So it's not a... Not new. I mean, the thing is with me, I bought a PlayStation 4 like 2018. I think I bought a PlayStation 4, and I'm still kind of catching up with all the games on there. So at the moment, I'm playing the Final Fantasy VII remake, which is amazing. I'm really, really enjoying that. This'll do. There's a formidable character right here. Come on, we're not. Make him as ginger as possible. And give him a beard. Because if it's going to be me, it's going to be as ginger as I am. There we go. This guy. This is the guy. Finish and name my character. Ah, my Holland Orthodox. There we go. That's the name.
You from one of the
Can't even put the...
How did you end up here? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
That's right, I'm not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By all orders.
It's like, we made an admin mistake. Better chop his head off. Gotta say that, but some of the jobs I've had, they do worse to you for an admin mistake. I don't have the chat open. I don't know if... I'm not going to be one of those dicks who's like, I'll only respond to paid messages, because I'm pretty sure, like, at least I'm not going to get a huge audience for this, or any audience, but I'm just having fun. Fuck it.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Should really switch my phone off before we do this.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes,
Yeah.
General Tullius.
Nothing
Give
at
them
all.
their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
This guy, you know, if this guy had just held on a minute longer, he would have been the star of the video game.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Oof, he'll never be the head of a major corporation.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the orc.
But that... I mean, I'm clearly not on the list. He said that. It's like, oh, chop his head off.
Said, next, prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
And you could stop at any time, dude. Fucking El Hadvar. We're gonna have some words later on. So this is the game. You basically you show up in a cart, then you get your head chopped off at the end. It's basically head chopping simulator. But oh no!
Oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
There must be some kind of way out of here. It's a bit of a Battlestar Galactica reference for anyone who takes part. I've not played Skyrim for a long time, so I'm not sure the controls. Ah, there's a dragon attacking me. This is not what I signed up for.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
See, this whole opening makes the Stormcloaks look awesome. Like, you know, you've got fucking Ulfric sounds good, his voice actor's really great. The Empire just tried to chop your head off, so you're already inclined to like these guys, but they are not. Neither side in the Civil War is good, I don't think. People have been debating this for like the entirety of this game has existed, and I still really play the Civil War quest line just because I never know whose side to take. They're both dicks.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
If I can remember the jump controls, I'll do it. Press triangle to jump. I always think like that's the first challenge. Making that jump without taking any damage at all is the first test of the game.
You're doing great.
No.
God!
You can apparently approach the dragon and get some more dialogue with this kid's dad, if you wanted to, but
Take care of the boy.
I can never catch it. I always like run away first. But I've never actually died in this section before.
Stay close to the wall.
Stop yelling at me. I know.
Quickly, follow me.
Ah. That happens a lot though. I like the idea is your hands are tied, but you still get up without and then just politely fold your hands back up again. I mean, I suppose the idea is you're not meant to get involved in this doomed fight with Alduin here. Well, I'll stick close, alright, Hadvar. We have business to discuss.
You damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Mark, I hope that traitor gives you all the Sovereign Guard.
You, come on! Into the
See, normally follow Ralof, but
Let's go.
I'm going with Hadvar this time. Because no one ever takes this route, like, because the sensible route is to go with Ralof, because he's the guy that didn't try to chop your head off, so it makes more sense to go that way, but, yeah, I'm going with,
Looks like
going
we're
with
the
you.
only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us to the end times?
What are you asking me for? You tried to chop my head off.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
Another thing about me is I
See if
always
I can
play
find
third
some
person
clues
because
around.
first person makes me nauseous and I can never play first person games very long. Right, let me just remember
See if
what
one
the
of these
run
chests
button
has
is.
a bomb for you.
Right, putting that on. Got the key.
Gotta get that armor on. Give that sword a
Give me that
twist.
sword. Right, come.
Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Why did you send me to the block when you knew I wasn't on the list? A sneaky pro gamer strategy here. You can train your one-handed by hitting either Ralof or Hadvar. See? And they never hit you back, and they don't notice, so I'm like,
Come on, this way.
I'm not through hitting you. Faster! Mush!
We need to get moving.
Go!
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Sorry, Stormcloaks.
Stormcloaks. Maybe we can raise
You knew the risks when you signed on with Ulfric, the racist. And you're not off the hook either.
Let me see if I can get that door open.
Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. There we go. Ooh, is that a better sword than what I've got? No. And I'm still kind of I'm still trying to do it in Final Fantasy VII Remake controls, so I know one of these buttons is the run button. There we go, that's the one. Who said you could dodge?
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What do you...
Neither do I.
Come here.
Rah. How embarrassing would it be if I died in this little early section? I'm just thinking, like, I've played this a bunch of times, but like, there we go.
That's the end of that.
So my idea was to go, I'm gonna steal all your stuff. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, because you're dead. My idea was like to play a dual wielding orc, because, you know, I really like dual wielding in this game, even though it kind of sucks. You just feel like a bit of a badass when you can pull it off correctly. But I don't have any stuff equipped, do I? There we go. Yeah, I thought I'd just do that because it's a build that I enjoy doing, and I think if I'm doing it like in a speedy, like just in an hour and a half stream.
God, I wish we didn't need these.
I know I'm meant to. I think I'm meant to help this guy, but
I'm not going. You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seem
be dead.
how I've been entertaining their comrades.
I think I fucked that up entirely.
There's something in this cage.
Right, where's the other one?
See if you can get it open.
I'm going the chaotic neutral fucking route. I'm just gonna kill everybody. I didn't ask to be put on a cart and have my head chopped off. You're all culpable. All will be judged by Matt Holland, Author Dot, the mighty orc. Love you, you, and you. Come here. Get some magic while I'm here. I don't know if I'll do much magic because mage builds are kind of hard, like really difficult. And the idea is I want to try and get through as much of the game as I can in an hour. Maybe, you know, do some more next week or the week after. Who knows what kind of schedule I'll be under. God, this could all go viral, and I could be an internet celebrity by the end of next week. I can't even finish that sentence.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's
One of you guys has got to have some heavy armor. That's what I want. But if I'm dual wielding, I'm not I can't block, so. Ganging up on me, are ya? All will be judged by Matt Holland, Author Dot, which is apparently my name because I hit the wrong button and couldn't put the com in. You too, torturer's assistant. You are all culpable. There, you Brexit bastards. Ooh. Level up. Yes, I'm familiar with the concept of leveling up. Okay. Since I'm dual wielding, let's hit up the armsman. Yeah, find a way out, Hadvar. Faster! Mush!
Let's see where this goes.
You didn't even find the lever, you lazy bastard! Let that be a lesson to you. Don't chop people's heads off for minor admin mistakes. Don't know why I'm picking up the bone meal. Don't know if that's even useful. You think they'd have checked all this stuff before they took people here to chop their heads off, but here we go. My favourite enemies in the game, the horrible fucking spiders. I think they have like the creepiest spider design in anything I've... no. No. I refuse to die to these things. Help me, Hadvar! Yeah, you fucking... no! I'm still in the tunnel with me. Ugh. That fucking crap, that actually did creep me out a little bit.
What next? Giant snakes.
Ugh. Yeah, I really don't like those things. That's kind of part of the reason why I don't play first person as well, because first person spider attack is just not my idea of a good time. Oop. Faster! Make me hit you. Fine. There's a bear. Do you see her?
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step.
Give me the bow.
Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Okay. I think this is the part where you can kind of level up your stealth and your one-hand at the same time by just decking the shit out of either Ralof or Hadvar, depending on who you came with. But as much as Hadvar is deserving of my wrath, I'm not going to do that. Because, 25 minutes into the stream already, and no! He's awake already. My hubris. How dare you get the cool finishing move on him. Hopefully he's learned his lesson about not being a horrible obstructive bureaucrat. But if he hasn't learned his lesson, I'll beat him again. The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Wait.
No. Bye, Hadvar. Finally, I can, may have just overwritten my old quick save, but I'll put another one in there. Just make a little save. Oh, I think my internet fucked up a bit there. Right when I can finally speak to people properly, and I'm not getting talked at by NPCs. Another reason why I chose this is because you can kind of just wander around and do whatever the hell you feel like for a little bit. I know for a fact that there is a couple of guys here I want to pop in and see. Hi.
A bad time to get lost.
Oh, I'm not lost. I know exactly where I'm supposed to be. Oh man, I thought these guys had some heavy armor on them. Oh well. Oh yeah, they do. There we go. Yes. Now I'm ready to Skyrim. Matt Holland Author Dot, the greatest one-handed swordsman in Skyrim. Here we go. Now no one will recognize me as the criminal who got his head chopped off. Who probably didn't even commit any crimes. Which just kind of go to show you what the Empire's like, because they'll chop your head off for, you know, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. They won't even examine their records. But the Stormcloaks are, like, they're racist, but you don't realise that until, like, midway through the game. And by then, it could be already too late. If it's your first playthrough, if you somehow walked into a time loop from 2011, this is the first time you played it, you'd be like, these Stormcloaks make a lot of good points. And then, you know, they friggin' throw all the elves and Argonians in the shitty end of town. And then just take the piss out of them. Who said you could get there faster than I could? Make me come at you, Hadvar. You're lucky there are wolves here.
Where'd you come from? That's the end of that.
There we go. I care not for your quest. So I just thought, you know, streaming, get some new eyes on my website, because that, like, it's really hard to promote writing online, it turns out. Like, it's really difficult to get through the algorithm. So I thought, you know, as many places as I can get my stupid, dumb internet face to appear, the more likely people will go to www.matthollandauthor.com, the greatest website in the world. Hi.
Ain't every day we get visitors. Take a look.
I got stuff to sell. matthollandauthor. I don't need any of this stuff. I'm just gonna sell it all. I just realised this is the guy that Hadvar talks to, so I'm gonna very quickly run to this mine over here, which is where I normally pick up some new equipment from these guys. Some stupid internet face from Dan Wilson. Hi Dan. How are you? I was gonna like type back then, like I am so new to all this. Yeah, while I'm talking about my website, it's all free. It's like I literally don't know how to charge people for it, so you know, no one has to pay anything to view it. There's no ads, there's no like horrible SEO pop-up ads to try and grab your email or nothing like that. It's pretty much like the internet back the way it used to be, like a family, you know. Back in the good old days when you could go online and not be harassed in like 50 million different ways. Unless that was what you were into. Better days. I'll have that. Oh, cheers, Dan. I'm doing my best. Thanks for stopping by the way, as well. It's got 3 people and 2 comments already. This must be how PewDiePie feels. Only I'm not a Nazi. Already committing libel. this YouTube channel's been up for 2 minutes and I'm already libeling people. These guys have a conversation about how... someone should really watch the door. And then it's like, shut up, you idiot. No one should watch the door. What do you think the dragon's bone's gonna come in? Just hack us to bits? That's dumb. You're dumb. That's like their whole dialogue that they do. And then they get hacked up by the dragonborn. If I'd have given them the chance to say, you know, say their dialogue, maybe like their last words would have been, I told you so. Mining Simulator 2011. See, normally I until the power goes to your head. Power's already gone to my head. I'll destroy everybody. Today, YouTube, tomorrow, the world. I'm stuck on a boulder. That is typical me. Like, I put loads of effort in. Like, that's exactly how it would be if I did actually go power mad and start, like, if this all went to my head and I started being a dick to people. I would do it just before I tripped over something, so you just know I'd be brought back down to earth immediately.
Huh?
Hi.
Just what you want.
From context clues, it's hard to see why I'm killing you, but there's a good reason for it. Ooh. Get some more health, and thus beginneth my meteoric rise to the top of Skyrim. Two steel swords. I'm already getting more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Is someone there?
Hi.
Oh, son of
I do get distracted a lot, especially if I'm like... Obviously I'm playing a video game at the same time as I'm talking and stuff, and I may occasionally just trail off into complete nonsense, but I assure you I'm paying all the attention that I need to. I like how the arrow is pointing me back the way I came. And I'm like, screw you, arrow. Ah!
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ha! Have one sword hit from my little flurry. I can kind of run this whole mine in my sleep, to be honest, because I just know where all the cool stuff is that I need to take. It's 2021 and Matt Holland is bragging about how he knows how to run Embershard Mine. Again, it'd be really funny if I died here, like... It'd be really funny if I died at all in this arc. Stop making me look hubristic. Yeah. Take that, 2021. You dick of a year. So I was thinking I'd just run this for like an hour and a half, you know. Because as I said in my Dark Souls stream, I like twice because I fucked up the microphone. I genuinely, when I watch streams, I don't watch them live because I have a really bad completionist side to me that wants to know everything. So if I walk in the middle, I'm not incentivized to stay, and I also don't want to sit around for 2 hours while even as enjoyable as some streams I've seen have been, I either lose concentration really quickly, or or I've got too much stuff to do, or I get really uncomfortable sitting in the same place, so I just can't physically, you know, watch a stream in one long go. I'm currently drinking... I called this the beer stream. I was going to call it the urine stream, because, you know, make a pun on stream, but, like, that might attract some, you know, undesirable parts of the internet, or maybe desirable parts of the internet. You know, I'm here to get new eyes on my website, so maybe the piss fetish community is really into short stories and would be the perfect audience to court. I don't know. But I called it the beer stream because that sounds a bit like Soda Stream, which is also a thing, and I'm going to be drinking beer while I'm playing it. The idea is the beer would help calm my nerves, which are kind of jangly at the moment. And also, beer is good. At the moment, I am drinking a Beavertown Lupaloid, which I'm only just realising now is 6.7%. So that's fun. So one thing I love about the start of this, when you first start Skyrim, your character is like starts panting midway through running. It's just like me when I try and run. I can so relate to Matt Holland, author Dot, already. I'm going to talk to him later. Oh, he's gone. It's kind of cool because I've got
One of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this.
Stay still.
Oh.
Oh, damn it, you moved.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Like I just walked into a shop. Hold on. Let me put this bucket on your head.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Trinkets,
what do you have
odds
for
and
sale?
ends, that sort of thing.
I'm gonna sell off. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. I'll keep hold of all the enchanted gear because that can be disenchanted later on. You know, all this stuff is like gonna be worth something. And I always sell like spell scrolls and shit because I never use spell scrolls. Like, even if I'm playing a mage, you've already got magic you can use. What have you got for me? There we go. Oh, did something happen, did it?
We did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
Men are always after one thing.
Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
A solid gold ornament in the shape of a dragon's claw. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Good. I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes.
We were talking.
So now you don't
interrupted.
have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Please don't guide me.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Means I've got to stand around while you show me around Riverwood.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I don't like.
You can see it from here, though.
She tends to
The mountain
glitch
just
out as well. Every time I've played this, she like stops moving, and like all of her
Those
narration
thieves
stops.
must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Yeah, she stops here and just never carries on. So, bye then. Make sure I've got that equipped. Yeah, she just stops. That's your role in the story. Over. Unless I come back, I mean, the standard trick is to go back to Faendal, the elf we saw carrying the wood earlier on. Because he's carrying some other kinds of wood. If you know the side quest that he gives you. I don't know whether it's been on the internet or playing a video game or streaming online, but already coming across as really misogynistic at the moment. Just like every streamer ever. I paused here for a sec because I'm getting another beer. This time it's another Beavertown Gamma Ray American Pale Ale, which is the one that I wanted when I picked these up in the shop earlier on, because this is really good. I do like this one. So you're getting a professional grade Skyrim playthrough and also some beer reviews, particularly that you know, great beer review. This one is good. Does anyone review beer? I'm trying to think of someone like who does that I can say, ah, I'm the next William Beer Reviewson. Famous beer reviewer. Someone else, like a fourth person, popped up in the stream then. Like as I was reviewing the beer, like, nope, not for me. Fair play to them. I'm not expecting to, genuinely not expecting to get any kind of... I'm amazed I've got 3 people watching this and have been consistently watching it since I started, so thanks for that. That's it's always good to see. Oh yes, I know we haven't introduced, but I'm gonna kill you. Oh, my left stick's not working. There we go. Next level up, I'm gonna buy that the skill that lets you dual wield a little faster, because this is like, it feels like painfully slow. Like my main Skyrim character is a red guard who dual wields as well, and he's just like lightning quick because he's got like a knife in the other hand, and this guy just feels really sluggish in comparison. I think, is there a third bandit up here? Let's have a look. I always feel like as well, every time I look in a chest or try and pick something up, I'm worried I'm just boring everybody with like pointless inventory management. I mean, part of the reason I wanted to go dual wielding heavy armor guy is because you can pretty much just run into stuff. You don't have to sneak up on anybody or do any complicated tactics. You just kind of run in, hit stuff. You don't even need to block. You just kind of absorb all the hits like a wild animal. As well, like, I'm feeling just the sluggishness compared to Final Fantasy VII Remake as well, which I'm playing at the moment. There we go. A little extra heavy armor. I'll do nicely. I know you're out there. While you're there. Is that what you think, is it? Eh. There we go. I should just start taunting like all the enemies, because that seems to make me fuck up a lot. So we've got 15 minutes till we hit the hour mark. What do you reckon? Like, get through Bleak Falls Barrow in 15 minutes? Probably can if I move instead of drinking beer. I'll have that and that.
What's that?
That's your best.
Your kind. No.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go. Can I get my dual wielding? Some stamina. Yes, I can. Here we go. No power in the verse can stop me. Another thing, like, I've played this game so many times that, like, I can kind of do the lockpicking minigame, like, again, kind of in my sleep. I think, like, on balance, this is probably one of my favourite games of all time. It's like this, and, like, Dark Souls as well is another great one. Obviously, that clearly enjoy, because that's the only other content on my channel at the moment. What's in here? That's another place that I've found glitches on me a lot when I like, if I try and run in and kill this guy, all the puzzle tile things you've got to do in the next room tend to glitch out and you can't really do anything with them. But if you let him just die, there we go. We hardly knew ye. So as I said, like in the Dark Souls stream I did the other day, streaming while talking is really difficult, I'm finding. Like, I can either do one, I can either like play the game really well or talk really well, which I'm clearly not doing at the moment. If I get this wrong, I think it's like snake, snake, fish. Because normally I just like hit these as I come in. I'm gonna die. Hey, there we go. I normally just do that without thinking about it. It's like remembering your phone number. Like, I can remember my phone number at the top of my head, unless someone asks me to put the +44 thing at the beginning. Then I just like forget my own name and like what my phone number is and what I'm doing, who the other person is. Ah. Rats in the kitchen. Yeah, get out. Die. You're supposed to be dying. There we go. Yeah, like on balance, Skyrim, probably my favourite game. Then I really like Baldur's Gate as well, the original one. That's like a favourite game of mine, but also it's bloody frustrating and hard to play. It's I tried to play the remake, the remaster they did a couple of years ago, and I just found I was dying all the time. And it's like in Dark Souls, you can get stuck on like a monster or a boss or an area, and you know if you die you come back with all the equipment and gear that you had when you died and stuff. If you fuck up in Baldur's Gate and you use up all your resources, you can end up in a position where your game's basically unplayable. It's like you just use all your healing potions and items and you're miles away from anywhere else. And then it becomes like not fun. It's you kind of feel like you've been cheated by. So here's my other favourite enemy in the game. Yay! This horrible thing. I took the thing to make my attacks faster. Right. Rah, die. Yeah, I'll teach you. You know, I was harsh on Hadvar, but I think this NPC is going to be really helpful and useful.
Down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
See, I know he gives you a sarky remark if you ask him to hand over the claw first. Fine, let me see if I can cut you down.
Thank you.
I think this guy's trustworthy. He's not going to betray me.
It's coming loose.
There we go. Hand over the claw, friend.
You fool.
Where are you going?
Why should
Hey!
I share the treasure with anyone?
Okay. You do that, I'll loot this room. me that. Or do you fall into any traps there, Arvel the Swift? Bonk. Haha. I'll teach you for betraying me. Matt Holland Orthodox, the greatest swordsman in Skyrim. Take that, Hadvar. Take that. There we go. So while we've got like a relatively quiet moment, if people have suggestions of stuff that they'd like to see me play, obviously I'm game for whatever. That's what she said. Lol. But yeah, if there's anything you sort of think, this Matt Holland guy, he's awkward and uncomfortable. Let's see what games he can play. Like, I was thinking of playing, like, I haven't played Resident Evil 7 yet, and I was sort of thinking of doing that on stream, but I think it's the sort of thing you need a camera for. Obviously the idea is to catch people as they jump and stuff, and knowing me, I just jump all the time. And everyone can laugh at my pain. So that's an option. I'll say I'm always like up for playing Skyrim, like, you know. Another thing I've never really done with Skyrim is I've never really done mods and stuff. I know it's like kind of why it's so appealing for people, because you can mod the game to do all kinds of stuff, but I've never really played it on PC, and I've never really used the PS4 mods or anything, because I don't understand how they work. As is clearly evidenced by my amazing technical skill. Like, I don't know how many things work. Except for the lock-picking minigame. Stop making me look hubristic, Lock. Come on. There we go. I know these things... See, normally I'm doing this in light armor normally, but now I'm like in this clunky heavy stuff. See if I can get through it without getting clobbered. Nope. I think I pressed the button to go to run then, but it just didn't pick up in time. Hi. Kabong. Can I remember there's a trap in here that goes off? Oh. Get my stamina back. Bonk. I know, like, those like stylish super kill moves got like overplayed in a bunch of games, but like I still kind of like them in this. Ghost 57 says as long as it's Skyrim or something similar, I'm satisfied. Yeah, maybe I'll do Skyrim, do some more Skyrim. Maybe this will be like a Skyrim channel. It's like with anything else, I don't really know what people want from... There's like a lot of stuff on YouTube just seems really weird that it's like, it's really like stuff with millions and millions of views and other stuff that doesn't have that. Like, it's hard to know what people like and what's going to be good, so I'm just going to just fuck about until people love me. Which, you know, is kind of my dating style as well. Mining some more. We've got 4 minutes to get to the end of Bleak Falls Barrow. It goes 57, so it takes time. It does. It's not something that like definitely doesn't happen overnight, and as I said in like the Dark Souls stream I did the other day, I'm not expecting to. I'm not even trying to make this like a career thing. Like I know a lot of people like it's like their career and like they put like so much effort and passion into it and stuff, which is great, and you know that. But it can lead to so much frustration if you do it that way. And me, I'm just like, I'm not asked if people like this or don't. I'm pretty much just trying to get people's eyes on the website rather than people who wouldn't see the website anyway. So if that accurately describes you, then why not check out www.matthollandauthor.com, the site with the most correct W's in the entire internet. Because like one of the things I did in the Dark Souls stream is I was like trying to say the website name, and I just said more W's than you needed. I think I had 4 W's in there. But if anyone's ever seen Home Movies, there's a whole bit about that where he describes a website he works on as www.moviewienerorwinner.com. It's like, you don't have to say the www each time. I like saying it. And, you know, it's kind of... I like saying it. Go on, Restless Droga. Be having you. How dare you hit me back? Don't you know who I am? Is another level up? Yes. I know tactically you're kind of meant to save your level ups for because you get all your health and stamina back. In case you obviously know that you've played Skyrim before. So I always like save them until the final boss of whatever dungeon I'm in. But now I'm just hitting them whenever because I want those sweet stats. Oh, we having that? Yeah. Everything's coming together now. Oh, I've got a minute. 1 minute to get through Bleak Falls Barrow. Run, Matt Holland Author Dot. Run! You can do it. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. But like I said, it was going to be an hour or an hour and a half, so you know, maybe it's an hour and a half. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get the Golden Claw to what's his dick in Riverwood, and then maybe call it there. Ah, fire! A little fire, Scarecrow. Huh. Ah. Ah. Not through demeaning you. Stop. God, the stamina drains so quickly. I think... Ghost57 says, your game, stream, end it when you want. I mean, yeah, no one's forcing me to stay on, or... Well, actually, not forcing me, right? Like, none of you guys have got, you know, deadly computer viruses. You're gonna unleash my browsing history on an unsuspecting world. Because you'd tell me if that was the case, right? Like, legally. This is another puzzle that I kind of do from muscle memory. So it says how many times I've played Skyrim. I know it's like two bonks on each. There we go. God, imagine, like, just imagine if that was my first time playing it. Like, oh, it's like I've been here before. There's a reason I held my breath there, because that every time that gets me, I'm like, ah. Because I always think, it's not because I think there's new monsters going to appear. I always think, like, is this going to make my game crash? Because I think it happened to me one time, like the game crashed when the bats hit me, and like, ever since, I freak out. Gotta hope nothing jumps out of that coffin. Something jumped out of the coffin. Run. This guy has no business being as hard to beat as he is. It's like the first boss in Skyrim. And, this is the guy who normally kills me, like at least once in a playthrough. So I'm taking no chances with him. Exploiting your AI like a hero does. Getting stuck on the scenery like a hero does. Skyrim! Yes. Wonder what that weightless, valueless thing is. Is it worth putting the frost axe I picked up off him? Does 13, 11? Yes, it is. I don't use a shield. Do I want to keep that? I'll at least sell it. Thanks to everyone who stuck around this long as well, by the way. It's I know it's Saturday and there's lots of other things you probably wish you were doing, but I appreciate, you know, people being here and leaving comments and stuff. I mean, I genuinely thought I'd be streaming to like a total like empty audience, and I was fine with that. I was kind of assuming like it'd be I just stream to nobody and people could catch up on like the catch up thing whenever they wanted to at their convenience. I'd be like totally fine with that. And then when I'm a super successful writer and everybody knows who I am, they're like, oh, this guy made a stream way back in the day. Because the thing about writing is, it's definitely going to happen, and nobody goes to the grave slaving away. Like, you know, every single writer who's ever picked up a pen has made it. That's established fact. That is established fact, right? You'd tell me if it wasn't. I'll take all your flowers. What are you going to do, Sean from YouTube? Nothing. That's right. There we go. That's right. This is going to be the bitchy channel. Now, I've never watched PewDiePie stuff before, but I do really like Sean. He's one of my like favorite YouTube people. Who else can I throw under the bus? Who else can I take the piss out of? Kind of don't want to, because like I don't want to be that guy. Like even in jest, because I know a lot of one of the problems with being online in any kind of visual capacity is like you just get harassment of dickheads like me all day, and I don't want to be one of them. So we did Bleak Falls Barrow. One of the things that I always do when I do Bleak Falls Barrow is I'll like rush through and forget to pick up the Dragonstone, and then it's like, oh, like when you get to the bit like, oh, there's a Dragonstone in Bleak Falls Barrow, and it's like, no, I've got it, it's here. And I was like, no, you don't. You have to go all the way back into a dead, empty dungeon to pick it up. Just a horrible walk of shame through all the shit that you did before. I really kind of want to play with this axe a little bit. I want to at least get into one more fight with something. Speaking of getting into one more fight with something. Hello.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Just a poor old woman. You know? But sorry, old lady, I am robbing you. I know. It's... I don't believe it either. Who would rob an old lady? But apparently this is the kind of thing Matt Holland author does. Just accept it. Just accept that all your stuff's going. And all the stuff from your creepy basement is being stolen. If there's anything of... Oh yes, there is something of value here. Ah. I mean... Do I want to... Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I'm not doing a magic run, so... I think I'm wearing that ring at the moment, so I'll keep that on. I think I'm wearing that too, and I'm carrying that, but as soon as they... The instant they become not useful to me, I'll disenchant them, and... Do I have stuff to alchemy with? No. Another thing as well, that I... Just to prove how sad that I am, I do like, I kind of know some of the, alchemy recipes off by heart. So I just looked at the ingredients I had then. And there's no consequences for robbing an old lady, so it's fine. Ah! Her secret! She has a dungeon with nothing useful in it. Oh, I do like that axe. Take the steel dagger. You can have the iron dagger. I don't need that anymore. Bye, sorry you're dead. Welcome to the stable. Frost axe. Steel sword, you have been replaced. I mean, I'll use the frost axe until it runs out of charge, because I've got no way of recharging it now. Oh no, Riverwood's on the other side of the river. In this wood. Who would have ever foreseen? There we go. Let's see if I can drink while also running at the same time. Apparently not. But at least I didn't fall over. I mean, it only took 10 minutes more than I thought it would, so that's... could be worse. And the good thing about finishing this quest at this time of night, it means the shop's still open. So I can still sell all my shit off to this guy.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
I can't imagine your life would be that much different with a metal claw on the desk, but you know, you do you. I'm not using that or that. I'm not using a shield. That can all go. Don't need this anymore, don't need this anymore. I'm not wearing that. I thought I was, but I'll put that on in a sec. You know what I'll buy from you, friend? Just in case my axe runs out of charge and I need something to pop some more in. That's it. Goodbye.
All right then.
No, nothing else from me. Just kidding.
You're back from Bleak Falls. Did you find anything?
Just this golden claw. I was going to throw it out, but you can have it.
There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
That's what she said.
I'm going to put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
has your life really changed, Lucan Valerius? You said, like...
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
You know, it's got a horrible ornament on there that's within stealing range from, like, anyone who wants to steal it.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Yeah, you're not a complete fool, Lucan. No, that's fine. So, yeah. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Well, since I'm on, and the internet hasn't completely died on me. What do you reckon, 3 people watching? Should I go to Whiterun?
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
I'm at least going to go to... Let's go to Whiterun. Screw it.
You look like
what are you going to do?
Someone that has seen far
Who's
away
going to
places
stop
and
me?
heard new stories.
Nobody. Oh no, I don't have to talk to you people, do I? I don't want to do that.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
But you... Ghost 57 says, but you cannot get rid of the stolen... Oh yeah, it's true, you can't sell it off. Unless you join the Thieves Guild. Can you still sell it to them? I've never actually stolen it back, to be honest. I've just thought, like... You know, Lucan seems happy with his golden claw, so, you know, let him have it. What do you think about the war, Sigrid?
The war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those stormcloaks stirring up more.
You gonna give me any stuff? No.
Until next time.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Hello, Alvor. Can I rob you blind?
Of course. Take what you need.
Thank you. Thank you for not resisting. I'll have that. Some of these. I'll eat that apple. I don't need it, but I'm taking it anyway. And these, and a sweet roll.
There's something you could do for me. For all of us here.
Do stuff for other people.
Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
And Ghost 57 said, not sure, but have seen someone try to display the golden claw and it would not stay with the other claws he had. Which, I think... I've never tried that myself, so I'm not sure if that works or not, but that seems like the kind of thing Skyrim would do, to be honest.
I see no harm in it.
Can I use your forge?
The grindstone
Promise not to break it.
Your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor.
I'm pretty familiar with how a forge works, Alvor, thanks.
You can use the forge to make something new. Well, I'd better get some sleep.
When you do that, I'm gonna rob you blind some more. Don't watch me. Can't go when you watch me. Should I improve? Can I improve any of this stuff? Thank you, Alvor. Go to sleep so I can steal some more of your ingots. Do I need to improve my... Oh, I can improve the sword. Or I thought I could. Or can I? Oh, it's not even stolen material. I'm taking it all anyway. There we go. I'm used to just robbing this guy. It's like apparently he just gives it to you if you go with Advar. Shut up, you pressed the wrong button. There we go. Improving all my stuff. I think that'll do for... Have I improved my helmet as well? Need a corundum ingot to improve the armour, but, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. How am I doing for carry weight? It's pretty heavy. Don't know how that's happened. The thing I know is, like, I genuinely don't know, like, how I end up carrying so much shit a lot of the time. When I'm playing it, I'll just find that I'll sell off all my stuff and I'll still have like £200 worth of random shit strapped to my back. probably not going to do the talk to the Jarl of Whiterun thing, because once you start talking to the Jarl of Whiterun, oh, that guy never shuts up. But at least get us to Whiterun, you know, see what it looks like in there. If I'm remembering it, if I remember correctly, it's a beautiful place. People who play Ghost 57 said people that play Skyrim tend to become pack rats. That's true. It's definitely true. Who howled at me? Wolves. Although, and then we run the long, winding path to Whiterun. I'm a bit of a quick save fiend as well. Like, yeah, always have to. Oh, what's going on here?
I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time.
Some trouble a brewing.
Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
These guys seem like dicks. Let's harass these people.
Need something?
Who are you looking for?
Looking for information about a woman. A foreigner in these lands. She's a Redguard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure. All right then.
Cool. Best of luck to you. And away I go. Just love how knackered he is after just a little run. Oh, Matt Holland, Arthur Dot. You've been neglecting your cardio. I'll tell you what you will enjoy. Is there a barrel out here full of stuff I can steal? Aha, yes. Alright, game's over everybody, let's get pissed. Way, we're all going to Sovngarde, lads, way. If I'm not mistaken, there's also a fight here that, like, if you don't get involved, everyone just moans at you about it. So I'm gonna run over here. Come on, Matt Holland, Arthur Dot. Get together. Run. They're gonna yell at you if you don't get in there. Bonk. Yes. I got a hit in.
You look strong. Come to
You
your
handle
master
yourself well.
and be a
You
companion.
could make for a decent
Thank
shield,
you.
brother.
I thought so too. What is a
An
shield, brother?
outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
That sounds dumb.
Well, nobody asked you. If you
You
think
just
you're
did.
better than we are, go talk to Kodlak Whitemane. See what a warrior of true metal is.
Maybe I will, Ael the Huntress. Maybe I will.
Talking all day.
I wasn't even talking to you, Farkas. Get off my case. I'm a busy man. Meetings to get to. Pick your flowers. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. I am enjoying the fact that I've just turned into a massive dickhead to everybody. Like, this doesn't normally happen. I normally play it really safely and try and befriend everybody.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Are people curious about the Khajiit? We already know about who they are.
Take a look.
Let's just sell stuff to them. If you've never played Skyrim before, like, I don't know if there's anyone who will be watching this video who hasn't, but there's a lot more lore in this than I will be looking into. I'm pretty much just running straight through to try and get through as much as I can in the shortest time possible. But you can talk to all these people about all their lives and what they're up to, what they're about. I won't be doing that. That takes time. Time is money.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah, everyone really loves the Khajiit in this. I've got no problems with them. I've never really played one that often. Considering I normally play like sneaky like Thieves Guild people. It's weird that I haven't actually played a Khajiit all the way through.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Right, what news from Helgen about the dragon attack?
Keeping an eye on you.
Oh, I get the impression we'll be seeing a lot of each other, Whiterun Guard. Tell me, were you ever an adventurer like me?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Guess not. Because, you know, thing about being an adventurer is oftentimes you catch arrows. Sometimes they hit you in the knee. Oh my god, we did it! We said the meme. And nobody left because I made that reference. I love you all.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Ghost 57 said, "Oh, someone stole your sweet roll." I did actually steal a sweet roll earlier on, so I'm gonna eat that sweet roll right now. Nom. I don't want to talk to this guy because he gives you a whole thing. So I reckon that's where we'll probably call it. We'll do. We've had some laughs, killed some time. I guess this is the part where I tell people to like and subscribe. But as I said before, I don't really care. Like, subscribe if you want to. Who's asked if you don't? Or dislike, you know. Ghost 57 said, seen a video where the streamer stole all the sweet rolls he could. That could be an option for what we could do next time. Just steal every sweet roll in all of Skyrim. Then they'll know my name. Then they'll fear me, the mighty Matt Holland author dot. Yeah, like, subscribe, blah. Yeah, I might do another one next Saturday around the same time, possibly. If you don't follow me on Twitter already, I am on www. Shut up, Whiterun God, I'm doing a thing. I don't care, go away. These gods are so rude. Stop following me. I'm trying to do a thing. I'm trying to end the video. Is ending videos illegal in your town? Ghost 57, not a Twitch fan. We'll have no streaming in this town. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say then before I was rudely interrupted by the guards. Oh, they've made an enemy for life. Yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm on www.twitter.com. I don't know if it's forward or backwards, but it's one of them. Galitha Matt, that's GALLAETHA_MATT. I'll put it in the description, maybe. I don't know. If you want to read some short stories, they are on www.matthollandauthor.com. I've now reorganized everything, so the most recent stories at the top and the shittier older ones at the bottom. So the first thing you'll see will be the most recent thing I've written. And obviously, let me know what you think. If you like it, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, also cool. But some people give me feedback and about like, oh, this is what you should have done, which is like, the stories are often a year or two old, and I'm not going back to edit them. They're up there, they're published. But obviously, if you like them or don't like them, let me know on Twitter. Be good to everybody. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Yeah. See if I can sign off without leaving it running for like 5 minutes. This will be fun. Here we go. Only broadcast settings.